It's fucking. How can I turn sugar into sus? Fuck.
A mocha.
A mochas. A mocha.
This is the night that I've been dealing with. You've been making Among Us jokes more often than you usually do.
Good.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Appreciate it.
I started repeating it to myself. I was like, "What's the joke here?" And I instantly got after I said a boat. I was like, "No."
No.
We're sending you his fucking camel by camel thing, and now I'm in a mood, dude. I've been in an Among Us mood since fucking.
You've been watching Among Us memes all day.
Have I? No, I haven't.
There's
I've
been
been watching
Among Us jokes throughout everything I've heard you fucking listen to.
Maybe. I've just been in an Among Us mood since fucking Snap joined us. Because I have all her friends now who I could be like, you want to play Among Us?
I got another guy who would play Among Us if you ever need one.
Oh, we should fucking play Among Us.
I like Among Us.
Among Us was a great game. It sucked that it died because they didn't do anything with it for the longest time. But now that they've done stuff with it, it's fun again.
Yeah.
Engineer, scientist, shapeshifter. The angel thing's kind of dumb and needs a rework in my opinion, but whatever.
What thing?
The guardian angel. Essentially, you can protect someone. So if let's say I murdered Spadini, he becomes the guardian angel. I go to kill you, he protects you. If I were to stab you, a shield thing would go off. Sorry, and like you'd be able to know I just tried to kill you. However, the cooldown for that is 10 seconds. So after I kill you, I have 10 seconds before I can just do it again.
Damn.
I think they should rework it to the point where there's no, like...
I mean, you just get to pick the time. You get to pick the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you fuck up and get Guardian Angel, there should be far more of a punishment. It's either that or I've just been doing it wrong.
No, because like...
Which
here's the
probably
thing
that one.
Here's the thing with Guardian Angel. I feel like if you were... I feel like you shouldn't know that you were Guardian Angel and that someone was trying to kill you. I think it should just be null and void and confuse the fuck out of everybody. And nobody knows what's happening. Because like it'd just be an awkward standing there like...
No, because the other person runs away and presses button.
Alright, Jordan.
He was chugging coffee.
I'm aware. I need to be awake.
Yeah.
Once again, our fucking walk.
Coffee doesn't do anything.
Our walk an hour ago. Fucking.
Well,
oh, me neither. I'm fucking huge. Most drugs, not that I know, have any effect on me. Not that I know. Coffee's the only one I've ever tried. And alcohol, I guess. We drink. We don't drink. That's a lie. Actually,
we should
we should restart. we should restart. I don't know if I want to admit to that. We should restart.
You're the editor. Edit it out.
That's a good point. Future Jordan, remember to edit this out. Alright, welcome back. I didn't cut out anything weird. What were we talking about? What's your topics, Benny?
When did you start the cut, by the way?
I
don't know what we lost and what we have, but
I didn't cut anything out, actually. This has been the podcast. No, Jordan, remember to cut this out. Welcome back, everyone. Pleasure to have you here.
Why are you introing on my week?
Right, Spadini, do the intro.
No, fuck you. We're going to sit here in silence. 5 seconds of silence. Go. All right, and we're back.
Yeah, remember to cut that out, Future Jordan. What's going on, guys? We're back.
All right, so I don't know if the whole we went on a walk thing is going to be in or not, but you mentioned the fact that you're tired from a walk after journaling your coffee, and that leads perfectly into the topic of last summer, or not last summer, the summer before last summer, right? Fucking what summer was it?
Summer of grade 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer of grade 11. We're all fucking freshmen in college, so shut up.
Or not.
Yeah, or some of us took a year off because they couldn't get in their program, or they just dropped out of uni to go to college. You know, it's whatever. I'm the only one in school. And
living life.
Yeah, it's fine, though. Whatever.
What? What are you guys talking
Suck my dick.
Remember to cut this out, Future Jordan.
I don't want anyone to know that I dropped out of uni.
They don't need to know that.
I'd rather go to college.
My parents don't think I'm going.
That's cool. I'm a good boy.
Wait, did you say your parents don't think you're
My
in uni?
parents know I dropped. I talked with them immensely about it.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure... Like,
my mom's the reason I dropped.
That is true. I remember you saying that. Alright, anyway. So we went on a walk tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. But we went on a walk tonight, and it reminded us of the stupid stuff that we did back on the first summer we genuinely started being morons together. So let's just reminisce of the good old days. Have a coffee with the boys at 2 a.m. because we were on a fucking walk. That is a gallon of lemonade.
It's 4.
That's 4 liters.
I'm a cheers.
4 liters is a gallon,
Let's
Jordan.
cheer with my fucking bag of Sour Patch.
How would Cool Ranch Doritos taste in coffee?
That's a great idea.
That's a great
That's a
idea.
great-
Hold on.
Open my Cool Ranch Doritos.
Dude, try Sour Patch with coffee.
No, fuck you. I'm
You
not
said-
trying it.
Don't try it.
I did. It was actually pretty decent.
So yeah, I'm assuming we're naming this episode "Hooligan Boys Make Hooligan Noise."
It was the main
Yes.
joke back when we first ever started hanging out. Hell yeah.
Oh, first of all, shit.
Yeah, I don't think you took. Yeah, I don't think you took it a lot.
I didn't take a lot of coffee, but it doesn't taste good with the coffee.
I wouldn't
You
imagine.
did like a little dip. You gotta fucking put the whole thing in.
No, I'm gonna contaminate the coffee that I don't hate for once.
It's gonna contaminate the coffee.
No, the Cool Ranch does. You know, if you want to question me one more time, you can leave.
This is my house.
Does it look like I give a fuck?
No, it really doesn't.
Exactly.
He could buy your house.
No, I couldn't,
No,
but I
you
could
can't.
try. I could
Go downstairs and ask my grandma.
I could go sue you for the shit we did in this house over the summer of 2011. Back on topic, everyone.
Of 2011?
20. Yep. That's what I said.
That's
When I was 9.
all the way back in 2011. Oh, the good old days.
When I was 9.
Jordan, you would have been 8.
I would have been 10.
2011.
That's a good point. Back when I was 7.
2011.
I'm aware. I was born in December.
You would have been 8 regardless. Wait. No, you
No,
would have been
'cause-
7 because you were born in December. I
We
was
were
born
18.
in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we would have been.
Yeah, you were both born with good birthdays. And I gotta fucking wait.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll live.
But yeah. That summer was the best. Best time of my life. Everyone complains about COVID, talks about how shitty COVID was. COVID was some of the best time of my life. I loved COVID. It was
I remember
awesome.
back at the start of that summer when COVID happened, you and somebody that we were talking to at the time were both like, "Oh, we don't need to worry about this. Like, fuck, we don't want social interaction. This is fine." And then 2 months later, it was like, "My God, no!"
I wasn't like him at all. Like, I will agree, I said that. But I was like, I don't need it, but God, do I want it? I was a middle ground between you two.
No,
and
at the start you said you don't need it, but then as time progressed, you got to the point where like you want it. And
Did
then
I?
After, yeah, no,
No,
you did.
I don't remember that.
It
I
was
was
very weird after like months of not seeing you two, and then finally seeing you two. I mean,
It's
It
weird
was
to
like
think
we
that
just
the,
started like hanging out, like playing D&D and stuff, and like
Yeah.
having a good time.
It's weird to think that the last day we could have hang out, we did hang out. And then past that point, everything got shut down.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized we never actually did the like an intro thing.
That's
so
your job. You're weak.
I know. I just realized we just started talking. So real quick, welcome back to the Dickheads podcast. As you guys can kind of tell, we're gonna reminisce today about
2 weeks in a row. That's a fucking holy shit.
no new record.
New record.
New record. We're just gonna say October was a fluke. November's a redemption arc.
Yeah, welcome back to no
Baby,
no
no,
to-
not November.
to No Forget Podcast November.
Yes.
I failed No Nut November fucking 12 a.m. fucking November 1st.
Yeah, literally, it's like as soon as it hits November
the
1st,
mo-
out of spite.
Exactly.
do it
You
every
told
time.
me about the spite nut, and I was like, fuck it.
I told you about
Yeah,
that back in this summer.
Yeah.
Back at the summer we talked about it.
The
I
summer
told you
was
about the
filled with
spite nut.
the summer was the best and the worst because we had
Yeah.
so much fun. But like
Hey,
once it would
wait
end,
for the intro to be over.
all right, finish your
So,
job.
welcome back to the Dickheads podcast. Reminiscing day. Hooligan boys making hooligan noise. The hooligan boys being me, Spadini. We got Alex and we got Jordan.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Now you can say what you're saying.
I was just gonna say it was simultaneously the best and the worst because it was so much fun.
It
But
was.
we
my
did so
God,
much
did
shit.
it suck.
But my God, did it hurt?
Yeah, it did hurt.
Because after a week of eating, nothing but sugar and Little Caesar stuffed crust pizza, you'd come home
And Subway.
and
Don't
Subway
forget
and
for
Subway
breakfast.
and like ice cream and shit. You come home and was like, "How was your week?" And I'd be like, "What?"
We never bought that.
When you guys left, I did not get out of bed.
Oh, I didn't either.
stayed-
I'd sleep. One of the days, so essentially, how it used to work was we had a week on, week off thing. Because for a week, wax on, wax off.
Whack on, whack off.
Whoa.
But essentially, 1 week when we'd be at Alex's house, and then the next week we'd all be at our own homes, like playing games and shit together. And that like home game week, it wasn't home game week. It was recovery week.
Like you knew, come like Tuesday when I didn't have to work, I'd cut off work. We'd all show up and be like, "All right,
Yeah, you knew
It's
that
time.
you like count down the days to which Spadini just showed up at your house and was like, "Get in the fucking car,
no,
we're
this
leaving."
This was before that.
Oh yeah, because we get called.
I don't know why we picked my house.
Your house was just the
It's just-
easiest.
It's just I don't know.
There was
Like,
also no rules.
I had exactly.
enough,
I have
rules.
siblings and parents who aren't exactly a big fan of swearing and being loud, which we are. And,
My parents wouldn't want us to be up super late like we were.
and exactly, like yours was just a house that nobody really cared what we did.
Yeah, because my mom would leave.
Not only that, we were in walking distance of a grocery store and a Little Caesars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Granted, I am of that now, like because I live within the fucking gas station and the McDonald's.
Yeah.
We don't want McDonald's every day for a while.
I agree. McDonald's is fucking dog shit.
Yep.
But yeah, I know.
Also, there's a McDonald's here. There's so many fast food places. In
Yeah,
this
your
fucking
house is
area.
just optimal.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just,
Mine could work. It's just a little bit of a longer walk.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, and your house was just fun. It sucked when Spadini and you know who showed up and was like, this room sucks, and then you changed it because you're a bitch.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say it sucked. I said it was inefficient, and he said I want to kind of change it. And I said I know how to help you.
I thought it looked like shit and everybody hated it.
No,
Which
I loved it.
you said you did at first.
Exactly. As I said, you grow accustomed to the room. At first, you walk in, you're like, "This is stupid," and you sit there, and you're like, "All right, now I get it. I understand the room."
Well, I thought everybody hated it because I don't know.
No, it was awesome. Love that room. And now it's gone.
I mean, it's actually completely gone.
No, we're literally not in that room anymore.
Yeah, we've moved. We've changed studio. I think I made that
Made
joke
this
last time.
last week.
But yeah, we've changed studio now. It's fucking. It's green.
It's not blue. It's not blue.
It's not blue anymore. It's green. It fucking blows.
It is weird. I don't like the green.
Yeah, we should paint. We should paint. Honestly, it'd be fun.
We could do it.
We could like splatter paint your room just fucking all over the
No,
walls.
I'm not making my whole entire room a Picasso painting.
But we could sell it for so much money in 1,000 years.
Just sell the back of the
This house
door.
is not gonna be here.
No, I think it will.
No.
No.
Fuck
No.
No.
I intend on making you be.
No.
I don't ever plan on dying. So, you know, I'm gonna be here 1,000
Well,
years
I
from now.
don't think that's your decision.
You know what? You do
Yeah.
you. I believe in you.
I'll live. I'm gonna live to 1,000.
God, I hope you're gonna die the first. I swear to God.
No, he will die first.
He's gonna die the first and be like, "You idiots."
We're gonna
You
be
said you
like,
lived for 1,000 years.
I'm gonna snowboard naked down a fucking hill and crack my neck.
So here, before we get back into the reminiscing things, let's just explain what we did tonight.
Hell yeah.
So it's midnight. Me and Alex are just kind of sitting around, like just fucking around on our computers. You're sitting there fucking watching stuff on an iPad or whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
And then you just look at the skateboard that's on Alex's floor without wheels, because he likes to just do shit in his room, and the wheels don't work on his carpet. And he's just like, "You think we could snowboard with this?" Because it just snowed today for the first time this winter.
Mm-hmm.
And
Winter, it's November.
Yeah, it's November.
Yeah.
And I looked at Jordan and I was like, "My boy, I think that's a great fucking idea."
So we walked 40 minutes to a hill.
We walked. Yeah, because we accidentally took the long way.
You-
It was my fault. It was my fault.
You said we're going to the park, and I was like, okay, and we just started walking, and I somehow I
Alex,
think
our
you guys
navigator's like, shit, we went the wrong way.
Yeah, we went the long way, and I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." And it was fine.
It was fun.
You said it was by that fucking park, not the other side of the fucking town.
I'm sorry. I should have said the other side of the fucking town.
Yeah.
We would have took Speedy's car if that was the case. Like,
Nah.
it was more fun walking.
I did enjoy the walk.
It was fun.
We talked about music.
We did.
And getting jumped.
That too.
Good times.
Good times.
But when we got to the destination, there was a hill. And I didn't know that this hill existed, actually. So now we have a spot. It's fucking midnight, and it's for some reason bright out because
It's
it's
very
reflecting.
fucking bright outside.
It's reflecting off all the clouds in the sky like the fucking moon, and like you could see perfectly. There's no lights in this park, but you could see perfectly, and it was beautiful. And then I made a penis on top of the hill out of snow, and then we just started sliding down the hill on a skateboard.
Hell
which
yeah.
was very fun.
And none of us
they
had
wanted
snow
me-
gear, so it was
yeah.
just us in our fucking clothes and
I
hoodies.
bought my Converse and now they're wet.
Yeah,
He
no,
brought his dad's
my
shoes.
fucking dad shoes. Should I hang those up or something?
My hoodie.
Nah,
The hoodie.
the hoodie's wet.
The hoodie is soaked. And it stinks like
But-
snow.
It's fine because it was fun. They wanted me to go first because they're pussies.
We don't know
And
how
I
to ride a
actually-
skateboard.
that
I can
too.
ride a snowboard, but it's not the same at
Yeah.
all.
Well, it was a snowboard, but that was a bad joke. But it's fun.
Hmm.
But yes, I've never snowboarded before, and that was fun.
I never snowboarded.
Snowbid, yes, snowbid.
Honestly, the next time we go, we could just fucking like duct tape your shoes to the board, and then you'd have exactly where you want.
I mean, I still have that one broken board downstairs.
Only thing is that if he eats ass, he's fucking done.
No! Dude, the other broken board that was on my wall downstairs.
We could make skis.
Skis! Oh my god, and he has the sticks!
We could make skis!
We could make fucking skis.
I love how this episode is like us talking about the dumbass shit we did, and here we are planning our next dumbass shit.
Can we go
We're
back?
gonna go fucking skiing with a broken skateboard.
Can we go back?
No, it's 3 a.m.
Not tonight, dude. Not tonight.
Damn it. Oh, I can't wait for next week. I hope it snows.
Happy birthday, Jordan. Let's go skiing.
Let's go skiing and break a leg.
Woo!
I'm gonna break more than a leg.
So the hill's like a little like fucking weird. It has like 2 fucking bumps. It has like boobs and then ass. Hang on.
That is very.
What if it's
very
just pregnant?
descriptive.
What?
What if it's just pregnant?
Then a pregnant fucking hill. So there's like and then at the bottom there's like an indent that goes up, and that's the ass. We were trying to fling off the ass part so we can fly. Thing is, the snow kind of sucks and stopped us, and we kept going to the fucking left, which was still fun, but we didn't fly.
We almost crashed into a puddle like every time.
Yeah.
Which would have been terrible.
We're playing chicken.
I just loved it at the end, just like, it's all sumo pile.
Yeah, doggy pile. I'm trying to go down together.
Jordan,
And then we just couldn't get to the fucking down slope.
Yeah, I know. I tried to push and then jump on. I would have been 69.
Yeah, you would have had your dick right in my face.
You would have killed me.
Your dick would have been in my
I was
face.
on the bottom. You would have killed me.
What am I gonna do? A feather.
To be fair, when I got up, I crushed your balls.
Yeah,
so.
you
That's
did.
yeah.
I didn't mean to.
I took the most beating out of all of us. I fucking tumbled
You
down.
asked for it.
I tumbled
The
down that
curves-
fucking hill.
The curves of the skateboard were like in your back.
Yeah.
That's fucking
I had
sad.
that. I had the thing where I tried to go. What was I do? Oh, I had Spadini push me and I just fucking flipped.
Yeah.
Did I push you too hard?
No, I don't. I think there was just so much of it built up. I guess it just got stuck and flung me.
I remember that.
Or
You
fuck-
couldn't
You
find
leave-
the board.
I couldn't find the
You
board.
couldn't find a board for like fucking 20
Fuck you guys! I hit my head.
minutes.
I am gravely concussed.
You were fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You just rolled.
Rumbling and dumbling, baby.
But on the topic of this, it's scary to think this is like the tip of the iceberg of the stupid shit that we've
Yeah.
done.
Oh, yeah, this is some of the more normal. Actually, nah. We've done some more
That's
normal
like
shit.
a mild
Yeah, that's like.
shit that we've done.
Now let's just think. It doesn't have to all just be of that summer. What's some of the stupid stuff that we've done later at night, any time of the day? But we usually do stuff really stupid after midnight is usually our thing.
Yep.
I just remember you and me on the top of your shed on the roof doing a sword fight with sticks.
Yeah, we did do that.
And then the other time when we were sitting at the fucking fire pit with sticks on fire having a sword fight
And
while you were
also-
listening to Friday Night Funkin'
And
music.
then
Oh,
I
yeah.
just grabbed the fucking one of the sticks and was beating up my fucking bonfire.
I remember when we first met
Cage.
your girlfriend and I started going off about being a blacksmith. And I was just fucking hammering like iced tea containers.
Yep.
Yeah, you did that. You did
I
that.
honestly think one of my favorites, I don't know if it classes as stupid, but it was one of the nights where he wasn't here and you and I went for a walk and then I just laid down in the middle of that intersection.
That was
And
sick.
I was just like,
That was sick. That it was so cool during COVID.
Because it was a fucking ghost
It was
town.
a
No
ghost
one was
town.
there.
Yeah.
No one was outside. There's no cars. You can just walk in the middle of the road and you'd be fine. At like 3 or 4.
Remember when we went on a walk at fucking 4 a.m. to somebody's house to get fucking coke?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was a good one. We went
You
down.
hated me and him so much.
we were.
Yeah, you were talking on him. And,
I was
Yeah,
talking
you
with
were-
him the whole time.
Yeah.
You were on the phone, and then him and I were just listening to Red Eye Circulation dancing in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Praying we don't get jumped.
It was a good time.
It
We
was
didn't
a
know
good
about
time.
getting jumped until after that night.
Yeah.
Until after that night, your dad's like, "You're shouldn't have done that. You're gonna
That
get
was fucking
jumped."
dumb.
It's like, yeah, no, that's just the street that, like, you know, people we know have been jumped on. I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, okay, so we just got lucky.
Hell yeah.
No, it's not that we got
Wow.
lucky.
We
They
got
were
Jordan
afraid
with
of us.
We got Jordan. Yeah, who's gonna rush the two guys
We got the
listening to
luck-
anime music
We got
dancing?
the luck talisman with us. Gives us +5 luck.
It's a +5 to all of our luck stats.
And I can't. It's weird looking back. I can't remember a lot of the genuinely stupid because I don't think we did a lot of genuinely stupid that summer. I just look back and I think Ruby hypotheticals and all the
Oh my
stupid
God.
fucking jokes we made.
Okay.
Oh, me in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
No, that wasn't until this year.
No. We did that before.
Yeah, but it wasn't really canon.
Yeah, now it is.
Now
But
it
it's
is.
like,
Now it
no,
is.
but I remember shit like that, like ASMR porn.
Yeah.
We've already talked about this.
We've talked about this, but
we
that
not
was that
bring it
summer, and
back
I
up?
love that. But honestly, that summer was just shit living. Because we'd show up, we'd stay up till fucking 5 or 6 a.m. and then,
Or later.
or sometimes we wouldn't sleep. Like, and those days were the worst ones, but they were fun.
That's
but,
why we should have like a social media for this podcast, so we could post those videos that we talking about.
Hell yeah.
Because I still have the videos.
I know.
Yeah.
I got sent all of them. I never edited them together.
I'm
like I was
honestly
supposed to.
sad that my phone that had all of like the ones from my perspective died and like won't charge.
Well,
Oh.
they're
Because
all
it's
on
the
your
same issue
Snapchat.
you have with your iPhone 6. Mine doesn't charge anymore.
Yeah.
So I can't get the data off of it. And I'm really upset about that because there's a couple pictures and
iPhones
stuff.
suck. Don't get them.
Fuck you. Yeah, no, but it's shit like that. I had it, but essentially, yeah. We'd like sometimes we'd stay up till shitty times in the morning, and then you two'd wake up because Alex would go to bed most nights, but me and Spadini wouldn't.
Yeah.
But like Spadini would wake up because he can run off 6 hours. I fucking can't.
Yeah, for some reason I can run off no sleep. Because
We
if
go-
I wake up naturally, I am fine for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because we'd have Spadini wake him up at fucking like 12. I'm dying on the floor, and he's just decided to stop playing Call of Duty and screaming, and
I'm
they're
just sitting there
walking.
playing Call of Duty.
They're
I'm
walking
listening.
and kicking me, and I'm like, oh my fucking, because I can't function regardless of the amount of sleep I get.
I was awake and I took the video of him screaming.
Yeah, I know, and it was.
Yeah, no,
fucking
I'm just
miserable.
sitting there playing fucking COD, and I'm making a trade, and I turn and I just see him about to get fucked, and I just start screaming, like, shooting, fighting for my life, and you just started recording at the perfect time, because it's just, ah!
My ass is just dying on the floor.
It was amazing.
Jordan, you were out.
Remember,
You were
like,
fucking
do you
No,
remember,
most days I was just out.
Yeah.
do you remember the first week that we did this?
I do, and it was honestly great.
The video of Alex beating the floor with a skateboard, and then all of us just dancing, and we
Yeah,
didn't know
'cause-
what the fuck was
yeah,
going
Because
on.
it was
Yeah,
the
no.
first ever, like, okay I'd gotten to sleep over since COVID. And then the next day you were like, I can stay. And, like, Alex was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And then the other guy was like, I mean, like, I gotta go, bro. I'll come back. And I was like, hey, Ma, do you care if I stay? And she went, yeah, whatever. And I was like, fucking let's go!
That's when like we started becoming like I started becoming really good friends with Spadini. Matrevsky, it
Names.
was difficult with.
Nah, whatever. Fuck it.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
He doesn't watch this.
No. who's like yeah? Who's gonna go? Hey yo, you remember your ex friends? Yeah, they got a podcast.
Fuck it.
They talk.
See,
shit
I
about-
just, Spadini went out of his way to not say it, and I just figured, cool, I guess we're not saying it
I
then.
accidentally
But
said
if you
that.
guys don't care, fuck it, I'll call him that. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I
and
don't know,
it's-
maybe just to respect the guy's privacy, but at the same time, like,
It's his last name.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Dislike our podcast? That gets us in the algorithm, bitch!
should have said it. We could have got more algorithm.
Doesn't matter. It's not like you can see it dislikes anymore. Fuck you!
Bitch.
YouTube made a shitty decision and it's benefiting us now, motherfucker.
Your face is so red.
I know, I started dying. I'm drinking my lemonade. You two talk.
Oh my fucking god. No, but like I just every time that like I'm just sitting there like, God, remember the boys? And I watch that video. Like of just us just sitting there
yeah.
beating. I remember the video of you with the fucking like the phone tripod thing, just spinning it and then just shoving it directly onto my ass. And then Jordan just sitting there like, all right, that's
All right.
happening.
That was
on the other
9
side of
times
it.
out of 10 exactly what was going on with the videos. You two do
Yeah,
something
Alex
stupid, and you just pan over to me being like, yeah, this is something that's happening.
Me and Spadini being gay, and Jordan's like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Remember the one time, like, one of the like random girls from our high school responded to like one of our stories of us being morons, and
You
then
guys
she's like,
drink?
"No,
Yeah, we drink
no,
as fuck.
no. This is before that. This is after that. We'll do that one in a second. I'm talking about the one girl who said, "Oh my God, Alex got a glow up,"
Oh.
and then. How me and Alex responded was I started like I took a picture of my head in his crotch. And
We are gay.
and
are
then
gay.
we just put we are gay, and she's like, "What?" And like we're just like, "Yeah, no, just fuck
She
off."
took a screenshot.
Yeah, no, she did.
I'm scared.
It's gonna come back to bite you in
I'm
the
not
ass.
Yeah, I
Alex.
know.
I'm not-
Where that picture is, I don't know.
It's in your phone.
Dude, it is in our phones.
It is.
But yeah, no, I remember that time too because it was just right before the Honey Pop depression. Should we talk about that?
You can.
I don't remember it. I was depressed.
Oh yeah, I remember it perfectly.
I don't remember it. I was depressed, dude. I beat all of Honey Pop 1 in 7 hours.
I just remember. Yeah, no, I remember it perfectly. If you want to out yourself, I can out you.
I want to remember it. Out me in a minute. But like, this is right before. I'm pretty sure this is what caused the Honey Pop depression arc. Because a girl who I was like talking to messaged us, like, or I used to talk to, messaged us and was like, oh, like, what are you guys, like, are you guys, like, drinking or something? Because this is right around, like, graduation. Like, but we didn't graduate this year. Like, we were, like, going into grade 12 at that time. And, like, she just graduated because she was a year older. And she was like, are you guys, like, at, like, a party or something? Like, no, we're just having a fire being morons. And, like there was like a video on my story, and it was just us being fucking morons, and you beating the shit out of a fire pit with a stick. Like, this is a metal like Cajun fire pit. He's denting the fuck out of it with a branch, just quote unquote fighting the fire back into its cage.
Did you plug your laptop in? I noticed it went from 91 to 78.
Well, if you look here, we still got over 2 hours of battery left.
Alright, that's cool. I just remember you saying like, alright, anyway.
No, we're perfectly fine.
But yeah, the fire was like poking out from the side. I was like, get
so you
back
just
in
beat
there,
the shit
dude.
out of it.
Yeah, because we went all in on those fucking fires.
Yeah,
this is back when we sprayed them with bug spray and rubbing alcohol to get them to
This was back when we kept just throwing wood in, as much wood in as we can, and burning huge pizza boxes.
Yeah,
good times.
And I thought it was fun to beat the shit out of it. Like, I thought it was fun.
Again, there's nothing wrong with it. But we get a message, are you guys drunk? And you guys were like, no, don't respond to this person because we had a bad falling out. And then I was like, okay, how do we just make it seem like we don't want to talk to her anymore? And then I don't remember who grabbed the phone. I think I might have taken the picture.
Yeah, you took.
Because I was like, oh, like, it's because like she asked if we were drunk, and I was like, Jordan, hold like a pop bottle, and I'll say that we're drinking. And you squat down with a 2 liter of Orange Crush and a 2 liter of Mountain Dew, and the fucking picture was just like, we drink as fuck.
Yeah, no, because she didn't ask if we were drunk. She went, are you guys drink? And then we responded, we drink as fuck.
Yeah, because she was drunk, and then she thought we were drunk, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Because it's like we drink as fuck, and then like I just remember the next day, like I got like a message. I was like, oh, we're fucking morons or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Honey Pop depression arc started. So please remind me of what the Honey Pop depression arc was.
The Honey Pop depression arc was that I one day got a call, and Spinny's like, hey, and I was like, what's going on? He goes, I got Honey Pop, and I went, you got what? And he goes, Honey Pop, do you not know what it is? And I was like, it's that fucking like Candy Crush dating simulator, right? He goes, yeah. And I was like, is that what you're doing? And he goes, yeah, like I used to love watching Markiplier's videos on it. I have money, so why not buy it and play it myself?
I didn't buy it, I bootlegged it from Nemo.
Yeah, but I was just like, yeah, like why not get it and play? He was like, why not get it and play it myself? And I went, oh, okay, you have fun with that. And he goes, oh, I'm gonna try to speed run it. And I was like, all right, have fun. And then we talked while you did your speed run thing. And then you were like, I beat it in 7 hours. And I was like, that's really cool. And he goes, you were like, yeah. And then I got a call, and you were like, I'm really sad. I was like, wait, what? He goes, like, I know it sounds dumb, but Honey Pot made me sad, and it made me feel lonely. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it's so easy in the game. Why is it
so easy to talk to girls in the game?
Exactly.
You show up, you play Candy Crush, and you get laid.
I know, but that was, like, it was so, because I could tell you were genuinely sad, but it took everything in me not to laugh at that. Just, it's so easy in Honey Pop, why is it so hard in real life?
You just line up a bunch of colors and you
I know, but that was it, like, for the longest time, you were just, like, so upset that it was so easy to, like, because, like, you weren't into the fuck thing. The fuck thing wasn't what you complained about. You were just talking friends in general.
Yeah, like, I couldn't, like, I was like, I felt like I couldn't talk to girls.
Exactly, no,
like,
people was what you complained to me about.
Was it?
Yeah, exactly. Once again, you had no interest in the horny thing at the time. You were just like, I feel like I can't talk to anyone anymore. And like, making friends is so hard. And he's like, but in there it was so easy because all I had to do was just be nice. And I was like, that's all it takes in real life. He's like, no, you were like, no, it doesn't though. And I was like, yeah, it's hard sometimes, but you just went down this whole spiel of like, it was so easy in the game to make friends and make people like you. And you were like, I just feel like I can't do it in real life anymore. And I was like, I guarantee you could.
Because for some reason, I'm the most social person out of us, which is not normal.
And you just, but that was fun. That was fun to deal with. My friend crying to me about Honey Pop, and I was like, dude.
I wasn't there.
No, you were fucking asleep like usual at the time.
Yeah. My sleep schedule, it changes so many fucking times.
It is funny how we always bonded in the night. Because in the day, everyone was there. But Matrevsky was like, I have a bedtime because I'm responsible. Going to bed.
In other words, his dad was upset.
His dad would have came in and beat the shit. I mean, my parents do that now, but I just don't care. But, and like, yeah. And you were just like, hey, boys, it's 11:30. I kind of feel like sleeping for 16 hours later, and you just leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Spanini just talk all night. Like, what did we play? Fucking Daddy's Home or whatever?
Yeah, no, one time we just played Daddy's Home for like 5 hours straight.
I don't think that's what the game's called. But you know, the game.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? We just fucking sat there and played.
No, we didn't play it right. We're like, okay, let's see how we can kill each other.
Yeah, exactly. We were just like, all right, murder.
Because I remember, like we found the pool and we were like, how can we fuck with the pool? And then we found like what was it, like a lawnmower, like a fucking kid's car or something. And then we just kept driving it into the pool.
We just had a whole shtick where you were an abusive like husband as a baby, and you were like, where the fuck are my keys? And you got in the car and crashed, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, just as I was the baby, the man of the household, and you were my bitch.
I had to like cook you dinner and shit, and you were just like, I'm off to work. And you were like, I'm off to work, bitch. And then you were like, why isn't the car starting? And I was like, you need gas. And you went, put gas in my fucking car.
I just remember I kept yelling at you, where's my bottle? Because there's no baby bottle. You're like, what is there? And I just started screaming, bleach! Bleach!
Yeah. It was great. That was what we did.
Yeah. Well, for me,
I remember I just started running around with a taser at one point.
Yeah.
We were just, because that's when I was threatening you. You were just sitting there like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for me, back then, I had a very bad thing where it's called depression, and you can't sleep, and you can only sleep, and that's it, and that's all you feel like doing. So out of nowhere, it's like 6 or 7, and I don't know. I'm on the Discord call with the boys, and I'm like, you know what? I could take a fucking nap right now.
And then you just lay on the
Yeah,
floor.
I was just saying, hey
for
guys,
4 hours.
I'll be right back.
It was funny
So
is he
I
didn't mute. So
No.
we heard when Mateo came in, we were like, why are you asleep on the floor? And he went, huh?
we
We were like, Alex, what the fuck?
Yeah, we forgot he was in the call, and we were like, that's where he went.
Yeah.
What I would do, I'd put my fucking hoodie on with the hood, fucking tie it all the way up, lay on the floor, fucking straight.
I just like how he had the
face down.
floor moment. Like, he had a bed 2 steps away, but he saw the floor and he went, yeah.
I don't know. I just so
No, like, I'm agreeing with. Sometimes you look at that damn floor and you're like,
Right.
shit!
Where's my gun? Give me the gun.
Stay back. Jeez.
God, tonight has been so hard on my fucking voice. I can't do loud, but I've been
Take the
trying
guns.
to.
Oh shit.
He caught it.
Shit.
Oh no.
It's an airsoft gun, by the way,
Sometimes the
viewers.
floor, it's just hard enough.
That's what she said.
Gotti. It's just hard enough that I'm like, oh god. So I just fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love it when those moments when I go to bed and I can barely keep my eyes open. I fucking love it.
Do you guys remember when we tried to strap up with like slingshots and marshmallow guns and annoy the fuck out of his brother?
I do. It was great.
Yeah.
That was
was
this
fun.
summer.
I know.
That was
And
fun.
then I almost crashed a fucking
Honestly,
dirt bike.
this summer was great. Like grade 11, nothing's gonna top that grade 11 summer. But this summer where we only hung out like once was fucking sick. Because we made sure we made the fucking most of it. But one of my favorite part about it was our 8 a.m. car ride homes. Because you'd been asleep, I either went to bed 2 hours ago or said fuck it and did it.
And like I slept for like 5 because I was like, I need to make sure I have the most of like my time with the boys.
Yeah.
Because I worked 9 shifts a week, and
Yeah.
it was hell.
I know, but it was always good because like the 8 a.m. car ride home were just a bunch of gibberish. It was either I hadn't slept yet, so I was still coherent enough to be a part of it, or I slept for like an hour and I was just sitting there dying. And Speedy just turns up his fucking like radio as loud as he can, and grabs me. He's like, "Camel, but Camel," and I'm like, "It is fucking 8 a.m."
I don't know what fucking goes on.
I just loved. I know you were always at home
Yeah.
asleep, but I just loved every time like that I was like genuinely dead. I'd get an espresso from Tim's, and we'd pull up to that same stop sign every time, and I'd look over to you and I'd go like, "Let me know if there's anyone coming from the side," and I'd down it, and I'd just start screaming
I know.
as loud as I could.
You'd go sandwich me, and I'd give it to you, and you'd just be ready. Yeah, no, but there was one. The only one that I can remember is it was a day where like, essentially, I hadn't slept, but you didn't have to work, so we went back to your house, and you were like, I gotta go see my girlfriend at like 2, so we just started playing Fortnite, and then like around 1 o'clock, my body gave up. My body had quit. 1 o'clock to do, like on the car ride home, you screamed.
Yep.
Until that scream, I didn't remember shit that happened.
I remember.
And I was just so out of
because I remember I got like slightly sleepy, and whenever I get sleepy, because this is the strategy I developed for working 2 jobs, and I didn't have time to sleep, and if I didn't have time to get like caffeine in my system in the morning, on the drive to work at fucking 6 a.m., I would just look up into the air at a stoplight and then scream as loud as I could for as long as my breath would allow me to. And I did that with him in the car when he hadn't slept for like 24 hours. And I just let my...
Over 24 hours.
Fucking threw my head back and just let like a scream out. And you jumped!
I know. What sucked is that I knew I couldn't go home and sleep either. Because I was at that point of tiredness where it was, this will not be a nap.
Yeah,
this will not be a nap.
That would be, now
I just remember you said you're going home making a tea and just trying not to.
Yeah, because Nemo was like, I need you awake for Star Wars RP, and I was like, alright!
I love it. Okay, look. The thing about your friends coming over to your house, I don't have to fucking wake up.
Yeah, we wake you up.
I wake up because I feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wake up so I can see you guys leave and say goodbye. But I immediately go just go back.
Do you remember when you slept over at my house, and then like we went to bed at like fucking 1 or 2, and then like you just suddenly shook me and you're like, Jordan, it's 2 p.m. I need to go, and I was like, oh yeah, you do need to do that.
And you just kind of went like, yeah, and then fucking just kind of sat there.
Like I just kind of got up and I was like, alright, later, man. Then I went right back to bed.
No, because like I remember I woke up that day at 8 and I was like, I could go back to bed for a little bit. And then I woke, because I slept for 4 hours and I wake up naturally because my body's like, you have to go to work. And I'm like, I don't work 2 jobs anymore. You have to go to work. Okay. And then I was like, okay, I'll go back to bed. And then I woke up at noon and I was like, Jordan might wake up in a minute. We'll see what happens. And then I somehow looked at my phone. It was fucking 2 p.m. I was like, I work in like an hour and a half and I have to go get dinner. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Because we were like tired that night because we were just like sitting there around just hanging out doing cheers. So like, oh, we'll just wake up and play a couple games in the morning and then like, go get breakfast and leave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fucking, I had to go and I was like, shit.
Time to go.
But yeah, no, it's always nights like that were great.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you guys one time when I couldn't be there, you guys got like a little like pipe or something and just smacked like a couple cans of like Coke or something.
Oh yeah, we got an axe.
Yeah. And then I showed up and I was like, nah, that's too small. Where's the axe?
Yeah. We had a pickaxe and we had the pipe, the pickaxe, and the hammer. And that was how we did it. And then Spoonie was like, I remember you had an axe.
You guys weren't using the pickaxe. You just had a pipe and a small hammer.
See, look, when we do stuff like that, Spinini always asks me for the fucking hatchet. For the little hatchet. He's always asking me for that.
Because I want to fucking tomahawk throw a hatchet at a fucking Coke can.
On the topic of small, sharp objects, you remember my dad just handed us machetes and told us to have fun?
That was fucking amazing.
The only thing we were told was don't fight each other, and we were like, fuck!
I was like, fuck, we're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, we were totally gonna
like, we wouldn't give a shit. We fought with burning sticks.
We did fight with burning sticks.
Burning sticks, I'd argue, are less dangerous than just sharpened machetes.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, we're just sitting there, just
That's
literally.
This is when me and you were first starting to be friends. Me and Spadini. This is when we first started being friends.
Yep.
And Jordan, I don't think he couldn't go.
No, I just wasn't invited. He said he thought you'd like it more than I would.
Oh.
So we took you.
Oh, I thought you just couldn't go. But so.
Alright, look at me. You know who I am. What the fuck would I have been doing?
Fair enough. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have liked it, especially with the fucking people we were with.
Yeah,
I would put up with it. With you guys, anything's fun. Like,
fair enough. But like, I just remember during the day we did literally nothing. We played giant beer pong and sat around. But come nighttime, it was JoJo, and we were fucking monkeys, and it was the greatest.
Yes, it was fucking awesome. During the day, we're like quiet, we're just talking.
Because we were just kind of like dying, and like we were like, we don't know what to do.
There's people around and forcing us to do shit and everything.
Not forcing us, they were just around, like, what do you guys want to do? Like, you guys should go do something.
Calling me Jimmy, not by my actual name.
Yeah.
Which no one does for his family. Just never.
You didn't seem to have an issue when our people did that. Like, when you were with us, they'd constantly be like, why don't you guys go and do something? And we'd be like, eh.
I don't know.
I guess that was it. They didn't.
I also didn't really know his family that well.
That's well. You
so,
fucking.
Every time I don't know someone's family, I feel like I have to do what they say, or I feel bad.
The only fun time that they were like, oh yeah, come do this is when fucking a couple old guys had like fucking potato slingshot.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
And then we were just like, let's see if we can outshoot all the little kids, which we did.
Yeah.
And then we got to play with real guns.
Yes.
Honestly, bro, that was a fun and all. But you remember cliff diving?
That was fun.
That was awesome.
It
was terrifying, but it was awesome.
Fucking terrifying, yeah, but...
It was terrifying because they're like, if you fuck up your jump, you might break your legs. And I was like, that's not good.
That's why I jumped long, but the thing is that I swing my arms. I'm so used to skateboarding, and when I fall, I swing my arms so I can try to stop myself. If you do, I kept slapping.
Yeah, like it hurts, but it's better than pencil diving because at that height you just
go down.
Yeah,
and I didn't want
that's
to
why I fucking cannonball.
Yeah,
I cannonball, though I opt to just belly flop on my ass.
When you jump, it feels so much longer.
I know, but that's why I love that feeling of wind. In all honesty, my mom hospitalized when I was supposed to go back, which blew because I was like, I wanted to see if I could bring you with me this time. Yeah. And then they were like, yeah, by the way, your mom's in the hospital, and I went, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I would have been.
It would be chaos.
Because for a fact, I would bring as many guns as possible.
Yeah.
And we would have just drove out.
I would have given you my gun. I would have given you my gun so you guys can have fun with it.
I would have brought the full auto ones.
Alex, no, next time we go, I'm opting for all three of us. Like, I want to see, can I bring all of us?
That would be so fucking fun, though.
That'd be fun, but we'd have to get a tent, because there's no way we could all live in that RV. It'd be either that or you two are sharing a bed.
I'll share a bed with you.
Yeah, sure.
Alex, do you remember the size of those beds?
Yeah, we just take the big one.
There was no big one. They were the same size. They were the same size.
No.
They weren't? Oh, you got the small one? Alright, yeah, cool. You could have the big one.
I got the small one. Why am I going to get the big one? You get the small one.
I don't know. I just thought I thought they were the same. I just remember I got the left and you went, alright.
Yeah, because it was bigger.
There was that. There was 10. We could do what we originally planned to do.
What was that?
With the machetes, we were going to go make like a base somewhere in the woods.
Oh,
Stay there. Because we had we had that, right? And then we also had access to the axes. Because my dad was like, yeah, as long as you guys don't cause too much property damage, it's alright. And we were like, we could find an area, and we start mowing.
Dude, I'll bring my fucking hatchet.
I don't know. You should not do that. We have ones up there. Don't bother.
I could still bring mine. And I can do whatever I want with them.
I would be down to just go up and just start being a lumberjack. I would need to bring like fucking 8 inhalers though, because we would just be being morons the entire time.
And then the fucking ATV.
I remember my mom yelled at us because we gave guns to the kids.
Yeah.
We were like, here you go, 8-year-old.
I should not be allowed near the kids because I would be strapped at all points of time.
They saw me carry it. And they're like, oh, can I try?
No, they saw us shooting it into the water, and they were just like, can we play? And we were like, I mean, fuck it, don't shoot anyone else.
I was like, dude, you can fucking do it. Just
I remember we gave them, like, the rundown of, like, you can, don't point this at any people, don't point this at yourself. Like, that's literally the only rules.
Just point at the water.
Yeah,
I just remember the story that you guys... I just remember getting a call when you guys were on a boat.
Yeah, in the middle of the lake. And
I don't know where I was. I think I might have been at work. And you guys just called me.
It was funny because you called them and I was like, Alex, the boat's flooding. And you went, oh no.
No, because I just remember getting this. I was like, are you guys dying? I can't help you. Call the fucking police or something.
Yeah.
And then you guys were just, no, we wanted to check it. I was like, guys, I'm at work. And you guys are like, oh.
And I'm like, Alex, we're sinking.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
A little bit of water was coming in the boat, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, because they're boats from like fucking 1940. Like, they're old.
Oh,
God, I should not be allowed near children if I'm up there then, because I will be carrying.
You won't be near the children. 9 times out of 10, me and Alex would like. So we'd fucking show up. We'd stay up till 6 a.m. doing Ruby shit and like listening to music. We'd go to bed. We'd wake up at fucking 4. We'd hop on the ATV, go shoot shit, come back, eat, go out and shoot some more shit. Come back, vibe in the RV.
I jumped over the fire.
I do remember that. I remember we both pissed on the fire.
You also jumped over the fire when we went camping.
I also remember, it's Hunter!
It's Hunter!
That's the thing I was waiting for.
I remember I shit my pants because you were sleeping, like half asleep, and I heard the fucking...
I didn't think it was real until you were like, your dad fucking was just... Yeah, I was like, wait, that happened?
Yeah, like, I heard it. Dude, it sounds like someone scratching on the fucking door. It sounds so fucking creepy. Because it sounds like someone's fucking walking out right here. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I forgot about the Pokemon. I completely forgot about that. So I was like, shit, and shivering my timbers
You were just
with
such
my
a
fucking knife in the hand, like, I'm fucking ready.
Alex chilled me. He walked up to me and he's like, Jordan. I was like, yeah. He goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you stand outside? And I was like, fuck it, yes, I can.
I hope you know. I'd probably make you do the same thing, and I would be in the bathroom with a gun.
There's no way I am going outside in the fucking woods. Hell no, alone? When bare fucking ass?
I think the most fun day that we had there though was the day it rained.
That was fun.
That was so much fun.
Because we just got to chill inside the fucking, like...
Or we'd run back and destroy the kids in card games, because I don't believe in letting children win.
No. They get to suffer. They need to suffer.
They need to learn how the real world works. You don't just let someone beat you in Uno. You are Uno.
Remember the Uno game we had recently?
I do. It was so much fun, because I was out at the fucking beginning. It was just you two yelling at each other.
No, I mean the spider that scared the shit out of me, and I was on the other side of the room.
Yeah, it was also that. It was that. We've played one game of Uno since
that took fucking 4 hours.
I was like going crazy and being light Yagami.
Yeah, Alex had a light Yagami character arc.
Why am I forgetting this?
You don't remember that when he fucking went crazy and he was like, put down a green, Spoonini! Put down a green!
Come on, Spoonini!
And I'm just... Oh, yeah, no, I remember that kind of shit.
It was great.
I get too competitive sometimes.
Yeah, but the thing is I still beat your ass because you're terrible.
At the end, you still beat me. And I was the villain, so...
Yeah. Do you know the fucking giant stone mountain that surrounded that, like, the area there?
Yeah.
I wanted to walk. We're gonna go on a walk there if we ever go back, because I love that area. The issue is that I often see bears walking it, but if we have guns, like...
Yeah, we have a stick. I want to bring a walking stick.
We have machetes.
I want a walking stick, dude.
I feel like my dad's gonna hand it, because he only has 2, so he's just gonna take both of them.
Dumb dual
I was gonna say, you think I won't dual wield the machetes? You've got me fucked up.
I remember one of the times I drove up there with my nana, I just saw a bear climbing a tree, and I went, nature.
Damn. He's probably grinding on that tree.
Jump on it.
I mean, that's what they fucking do. They just use a tree to scratch your ass.
I don't know why.
Is,
we had bears living in the fucking RVs at my cottage.
No, that was a Pokemon.
No,
it was a bear.
So the bear,
oh yeah, it was a bear.
The bear, like, you know the RV beneath where we were?
Yeah.
They came up once, opened the door, and there was just a fucking bear in there, and they're like, you don't belong here.
Yaha, you found me.
Did they just close the door?
Yeah. Well,
how the fuck did the bear get in?
I don't know.
It opened the door.
Yeah, but now my dad, like, makes sure he cleans up before he goes to bed.
Yeah, your dad just goes.
My dad loves it up there, and what makes it better is that he's at least fun up there.
Yeah, your dad is fun up there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So my dad normally is like work dressed, but then the moment we go on vacation, he's like, y'all can play with machetes all you want.
It's hunt time!
Just come back with your limbs. And we were like, okay, Dad.
If you come back with an animals, bonus points.
Yeah.
I love it that me and you were going like fucking 60 on turning fucking curves
We were
and
just
everything.
gunning it, yeah.
We were gunning it, screaming the end.
No!
We did not. We were screaming very nice words.
Yeah, we were doing the you want to see some real speed, bitch, because we thought it was funny.
It was funny.
Maybe we don't do it anymore. We were dumb teenagers. What teenager wasn't a fucking idiot? None of them.
None of them. Yeah, none of them. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
I can't think of any.
Is it okay? No.
No.
Should we have done it? Probably not. But did we fucking yes?
And was it fun? Yes.
Yeah, but we wouldn't do it again. I know.
Yes, we would.
Because I remember, like,
No, you wouldn't.
because I remember there was like all the terms and stuff, and then there was just the one.
Yeah, no.
There was just the one straight shot that I think we peaked at 120 going down. Like my mom
miles or kilometers?
miles. Like
120 miles?
we were
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
moving.
Dude, once he started, at first he was like going 5.
Yeah,
And he was like, I was like, okay, dude, you can go faster. And I don't know, he started getting comfortable.
yeah. I got confident.
you guys
it
should
was
not-
the hill.
you
That hill gave me all the confidence I needed.
Yeah.
Once I fucking just killed that hill, I was like, all right, we're moving.
You guys should not let me drive that thing.
I don't
if we ever
fucking
go
intend to.
up. Asshole.
I don't know if my dad intends to, because you remember Keegan and Kayla got thrown into a fucking
Yeah.
ravine.
They tried to do the same thing, and they ended up in the dirt.
Yeah, no,
And
because
also-
like my mom looked at us before me and Alex went, and she was like, "Don't go above 50. Like you guys can't go above 50." You know that lasted.
Kind of went over.
That
a little
lasted 2 hours. Not even.
And then the next time they go back, your fucking brother and sister almost died.
Yeah, And then I remember because like my mom was like, "Do you want to go back up to the cottage?" And once again, I don't like it up there. Like if I bring you guys with me, I'm sure it'd be fine. But I don't want to go up there. And the mom was just like, "Yeah, like you can invite Alex and Spadini. You guys can drive the RVs." And my dad's like, "He's not driving the RV." And I was like, "I'm not a fucking idiot though." But I was like, "Wait, yes I am."
I mean, we did go.
We went
way over 60.
We went way over 60. Yeah, no, we
At first, I was going like at least 30 to make because you're like Alex.
Yeah, you start going a little bit too fast. I was like, Alex. And then at a certain point, we stopped caring.
Yeah. We're just like, fuck it.
Remember how we had our fucking marksman driving? Like, I'd be driving and you'd be set up on the back with your gun shooting the fucking electric towers?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was fun.
I felt like a fucking, like, GTA character.
And, like, we'd go, and then the moment we knew we were getting close, we'd just slow down. We'd be like, "Hi, everyone."
Hello.
We were going...
When we knew they could hear us. They definitely heard me screaming a lot of things.
They definitely heard you screaming some words you shouldn't have been saying.
And I'm surprised you still like me.
My parents love you. My dad used you against me recently.
How?
Really?
He said Alex got a normal haircut. It was time for me to do the same. And I went, "What about Alex's haircut? It's fucking normal."
I cut my side short. And
You got rid of the afro. You got rid of the afro. And he was like, "Even Alex's normal hair. Like, you should get one too." And I was like, "What is so wrong with my hair?"
Yeah, I came over.
Does your dad use me against you?
Yes.
How?
You have normal hair. You also got him a cake for his birthday, and I didn't.
That was your guys' idea.
I'm aware, but he still gave you credit.
Because I wrote on it.
Oh my god. Yeah, we were going to pick you up, and your dad's like, "Oh, you got a haircut, Alex." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. The afro's gone."
Yeah.
I miss it though.
God, I love how I was like, let's just talk about the fucking. It just turned into Cottage Stories podcast.
The
I wasn't there, and this is my week.
You have not been talking.
You know what? Let's talk.
The issue is, even looking back on like grade 11, a lot of the fun we had was fun because it was inside jokes.
Yeah, no, but again, like you have to remember, there's a lot of stupid things that even if it's an inside joke, it's still funny to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, you see this motherfucking helmet that I made?
They don't see it.
No, I'm saying you guys.
Yeah.
We found this recently when
Yes.
we moved your room.
It was behind my like
Your fucking
shelf
bed
on my
shelf
bed. Yeah.
thing.
It was behind it, and I was
Basically-
like, "Oh, looky here."
Basically, when we had the worst fucking like health, where we just drank nothing but pop and shit, before we got on the cranberry ginger ale fucking craze, we got a case of 7-Up one time. And since they're not just long, they're like, you know, a nice rectangular prism kind of thing, and not a square-based prism, it was perfect for me to stick my fat head into.
I think I like put it on my head for a joke, and then you're like, "Wait a minute, give it to me."
I think I put it on my head as a joke or something like that. Like I just remember one of us
put it on our head as a joke, and then you're like, "Wait a minute, give it to me."
and then I
we
just
put
fucking.
it-
I
put
put
a hole.
a duct tape. No, that was the hole for the
Oh
hand.
yes, it was a hole for a holding.
I just cut it larger. I cut a spot so my neck wouldn't be connected to a cardboard.
Then
I
you
put
a cross on it.
I put a duct tape cross on it, colored it in blue, wrote "Bleat" on the top of it, and covered the rest in red. And I just made this beautiful, as I called it, I was gonna make a whole suit out of just pop boxes because we drank so much of it.
And pizza boxes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the original goal.
Yeah.
And then we lost the helmet. I lost all hope to ever try it.
Now it's back.
I lost my art piece.
I put it there so that no one would touch it, and I just forgot it was
Every
Yeah.
day that I showed up, I would put it on and be like, "I am home." It was great.
Yeah, that was it. Those were some of the good. When we just show up at Alex's house and we're like, "Honey, I'm home."
I know. I just remember like we would just walk in and like your mom would be like, "Oh, you guys again?" We're like, "Yep."
Yeah. Well, hey, what's up?
We'll be here for the next week, and she's like, "All right."
Yeah.
She didn't give a shit.
No, she didn't care.
Remember the way should we? Okay, this is good. This might be a little bit of a risky thing, but here I'll just motion. Remember that conversation?
I mean, it's not.
We don't
need to talk
One day,
about
That's not
one
bad.
day, if we get popular, we will get sponsored, and the people that everyone gets
Yeah,
sponsored
yeah,
by.
yeah, fair enough.
And just now, you've ruined the joke.
You fucking.
What else?
They didn't know what we were talking about.
I can't see. That's true. You keep forgetting.
Future
Why
Jordan,
are
remember
you
to
on
cut this out.
cameras?
Future Jordan, remember to cut this out. All right, we're back.
Yes, that joke right there. That's great. Yeah.
That's a great joke.
That's a great joke.
That's a great joke, Jordan.
Remember-
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan. Thank you.
Was that pre or post editing podcast I just heard?
I don't fucking know.
Remember the time.
What time is it, Alex?
I can't read up.
It's currently
Good job.
2:50 a.m. and I'm dying.
03.
I can just tell that you guys are both just slowly losing the will to live.
That fucking walk killed me.
I had no will to live.
Oh my god. No, but okay, let's.
I've had no will to live.
In all honesty, most of like the fun that we did have though came from like our walks to Zares. Because sometimes, like it was either that we did it when we all had energy or everyone was dead inside. So we'd show up there like, look, we want to kill ourselves, or we'd be sitting walking down the street and like Alex would have his headphones and he'd be like star loading down the fucking main street and he's like, hey, hey.
Do you remember the fucking like balaclava thing you had that I would just pull over my head and you guys like couldn't see anything on my face, but I could see perfectly. And I just walk into Zares like that, and you guys were just like, I don't want to be associated with you.
I don't know what happened to that turtleneck.
I remember you just used to have a fucking mask and you'd walk into the Zares looking like you're about to rob the place.
Oh my god, dude, we had such stupid shit that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just remember the one night where we got like a bunch of cookies, and I just had a mouthful of cookies.
Chubby bunny.
Yeah, chubby
Yeah,
bunny.
and
No, but like, because this is back before I had my car, so I biked there that day, and I ate shit drinking a Fresca on the road, because like there was this girl coming on the wrong fucking side of the sidewalk, but I was like, okay, I'll just hop the curb real quick, and then I went to go back on, but I didn't realize the driveway had a little bit bigger of a curve, and I was holding one hand drinking a Fresca, and I ate shit, and I skinned my knee really fucking bad.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I showed up, you're in the fucking shower, and your little sister's just at the fucking, like, table eating a pizza.
I don't know where. I just hear someone, I'm like, oh, it's probably his friends. I come out, and you're like, hello!
I'm just sitting there, holding, like, a fucking napkin on my leg, just bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi, what's up? And you're like, what the fuck happened to you? I was like, I don't know, I just
And
ate
I'm like
shit.
fucking half naked, so...
No, you were naked, you had a towel on. It was fucking
Yeah, I
hilarious.
was naked.
This is
Remember
before
when I
you
got
showed
naked
up.
in your house? I literally showed up just after work because my dad was like, you texted me being like, by the way, I can hang out today if you guys want to. And I was like, how can I say no? But I was in my work clothes, so we washed him, and I just sat there butt naked in your room.
Yep.
And Lydia's friends all walked in, and I was like, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, no. But, like, fucking, I just remember later that night, there's just a video of us, like, it was complete silence, you and me were doing the thing with the ASMR, and then Alex just turns on his phone flash, and then it's just me sitting there, almost completely naked, you on the floor, in, like, shorts or something, and we're just sitting there, smiling at him, like, yeah, we know what we're doing.
These
And then
fuckers
it's
are
just,
watching porn.
you just
These
hear Alex,
fuckers are
these
watching-
fuckers are watching porn!
And then you guys fucking pissed yourselves.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because it was complete darkness and we didn't know what the fuck was happening. We were just sitting there making jokes about being ice cream machines. And it was
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
great.
the greatest joke.
Yeah, no, like we just fucking...
We existed. That's the best way to describe that summer. We existed. We weren't living. We were existing, and it was the worst and the best
Literally,
simultaneously.
all we cared about was just having fun.
Oh,
yeah.
we did, no, we had fires. That's what we did.
It's fun.
We just burned shit.
It's funny because like every time I go home and like we talk about it, my mom would always look at me and be like ask me questions about it. She's like, "Are you like eating over there?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah." She goes, "What do you mean? I mean, it's not like I'm eating well, but I am."
I just remember the times that we would make pasta at 4 a.m.
Hell yeah, the best
Yeah.
times. And then you'd all get mad at me because I did things that you weren't appreciative of.
You put way too much fucking...
It tasted bland.
I thought you liked blank. You don't put anything on it. You
I-
don't put cheese.
Yeah, I didn't want it. That was weird. Listen,
Wait,
We're
I
not talking about food. This is not the food podcast.
this is the food podcast was last week.
That was last week. And we already had...
Oh, I wanted to bring something up that's completely off topic. Do you remember like a month ago when we did the superpower fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nemo got mad because he said you're fucking only flying north. Thing's dumb.
Why?
Because at a certain point you'd reach like no more north.
That's
You-
the whole...
No, because it's like let's say you had reached his logic. He left a comment about it. If you give me a sec, I'll find out what he actually said. However, he said something along the lines of like the moment you reach the like North Pole, that's it. Like you'd be heading south if you went any other way.
Exactly, that's why it's a
That's the
terrible
whole point.
superpower.
I'm aware, but he said you explained it like shit. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Because I was just trying to dull it down because Alex was like, you just fucking fly anywhere north. I was like, no, you'd be making a circle.
Yeah.
I'm not reading that. But yeah, there it is.
All right, I'll read it.
Yeah, you read it. What we
All
talk
right,
about.
I want to comment on Spadini.
Don't read it out loud.
He spelled my name wrong.
What is he? I think he does that on purpose.
Where you put A?
No, he put Spadini.
It's an A in my name,
Spadini
you retard.
Gonzalez.
Okay, I was just making sure because I also forget that.
But the thing about the thing about that summer, right, is that every time I think back to it, I just think Ruby hypotheticals. Because that's what we did. Yeah. We'd sit there, we'd get pizza, and we'd watch a whole fucking volume of Ruby, and we'd talk, and like that's what I remember most of all, like about it.
I'm sorry, I just blanked out. You just say everything.
But I think I was just gonna say like we mainly did like Ruby hypotheticals is what I think of when we go back. But the thing is I don't want to talk about those because in my mind that's the whole podcast. If you guys are down,
I thought you would say in my mind that's something I want to take to my grave. But no, I completely agree. We should do a podcast on that one.
The issue is I don't know if Nemo cares.
That's not his fucking choice.
He's watched it. He's watched it now.
This is our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
If Nemo doesn't want to listen to it, he doesn't want to listen to it. You can suck my dick.
Yeah, no. It was the best time and the
Remember
worst
the
time.
throwing cards?
I do. I remember how I fucked up the wall.
I threw my arm out.
Yeah. You said when we're playing video games the next day, your arm hurt.
I know. I legitimately fucked up my shoulder for like the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't get a card on the wall, and I could. And
I put a card in a pocket knife.
Yeah?
Yeah, you put it like through the knife. And I was
like I put it in between the blade and the handle. Like when it was on a shelf under the wall. I put it in that, but I couldn't get the fucking card in the wall.
And I could. I did it 3 times.
I marked the ever-living shit out of that wall, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
And I remember I got angry at the point. I just grabbed the knife that didn't have a handle on it and just chucked it into the wall, but it went in the hilt first.
Yeah, and you
And then you ruined my wall.
You ruined my wall.
Which
is fine.
You were fine with it.
I don't care. I didn't care.
You just put a poster over it. It was fine.
And then I got a girlfriend, and I started caring. And I was like, this is terrible.
She's gonna judge me because of my wall.
Yeah, my wall with holes in it.
Your girlfriend likes the podcast, right? Like, she doesn't give a shit.
No, she doesn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
She finds it funny.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, honestly. On the quick topic of that, how many fucking people do you think we actually know that listen to this?
I know of Nemo.
I know of Chantal. Or my girlfriend, who cares? I've said it before.
Yeah, exactly. I don't fucking
Your girlfriend's really doesn't watch.
No, she doesn't listen. I don't think I want her to listen to it, honestly. I feel like she'd judge me.
Wow.
Fuck her, this is fun.
No, it's fun, but I feel like she'd be like, this is like kind of immature. I'm like, that's the whole point of it, though.
That's what makes it fun.
Okay,
Fuck your girl.
Exactly.
Fuck your girl.
Okay, you know what?
No, not that.
Talk to every fucking guy. I don't care who you are. Every fucking guy is immature.
Every guy's a child, hell yeah.
Every guy's a fucking child. I don't care who you are and what you think you are. You are fucking immature. And if a guy acts like some big fucking adult, cool. But if he's by himself, he's not. He's not. Yeah. He's hiding it because we already know he's a child in his mind.
Exactly. I feel like most guys just know that like we've all come to accept the idea that there is a time and a place.
Yeah, there's a time and a place to act like a child. There's a time and a place to act like an adult.
And when you're fucking sitting around a laptop with a shitty mic in the air, that's the time to start being dumb.
Yeah. Or when you hang out with the boys. Sometimes it's just a chill.
Sometimes you go snowboarding at 1 a.m. Like
sometimes it's child time.
Oh my god, it's this good shit.
Because I don't care if I'm gonna be like 40. I'm sorry, I don't want a boring life. I want to have fun.
Alex, real quick, remember when we were having a fire one time and you and me were like kicking a soccer ball in the back? And we were just like, we just decided we wanted to get something from your room. So we just started running in and out through the window of your room. Like, for no reason. Yeah. We just kept diving into the window.
We were so lazy to go through the fucking door and go all the way downstairs that we just went through my
No, but then eventually, just for fun, we just started jumping in and out of the window. For no reason. We just went, wee!
One of my favorites. The guy in which we don't talk to anymore used to work at the place that we get food from. Like
he never gave us his fucking discount.
He never did. Regardless, one time, we were well aware of the fact he ends at 10. Alex goes and takes a shower. Me and Spadini on our way to his place of work. We park right in front of that motherfucker's car.
Oh no!
And then he gets in the car, and Spadini starts flashing his lights.
I know. It's not flashing. I was strobe lighting him with my brights.
And he didn't notice. So then Spadini starts going off with his fucking brights, and he looks up, and we start waving, and he's like, "Ah, fuck!" And then he starts driving away, and like we're like, "No, bitch!"
He gets in his car and he pulls up next to us, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Hurry up, like get over." And he was like, "No, I gotta go home and shower." So I was like, "Go fast." He's like, "I don't want to." I was like, "I'll race you." so began.
And
then he speeds off a little bit, and
we start blaring gas, gas, gas from Initial D, and we start going. You know the fucking like Naples that's like down. We fucking cut through that part. We jumped a curb through that fucking parking lot.
I didn't mean to.
We beat him. That's all that mattered. We got out of there. Like we got out of the car as he's pulling up. We're like flipping him off. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And we're like, "We win."
He's like,
"Bitch."
He's like, "I took a long way so you guys can like get out of your system." I was like, "Yeah, you did. We also accidentally got lost."
Yeah. We took a wrong turn, and we were like, "Where the fuck are we?"
And we just started fucking zipping around.
I remember, like, as we pulled in, we were like, "That's him!" And then, like, we got like all our motivation back to holy shit, we can win this.
Because that's why we hopped the curb.
That's when we hopped the curb.
God, I wish I didn't take that shower now. I wish I didn't
Remember
take that shower.
when we used to drive through the rich people neighborhood
And
going
play
like 2 kilometers an hour with all the windows down with like fucking red eye circulation and whatever
And
blasting.
us just bopping our heads.
The issue was that we'd pick like one group of people, we'd follow them.
No, we wouldn't follow them. We'd opposite loop around their walk path.
Yeah.
So like we just kept driving in circles.
And like my best remember is of the fucking old couple walking their dog.
Remember.
I stared at them. I fucking
No,
stared
dude,
right in the
every
eye,
time-
and I was
every
just bobbing
time-
my head, and they
Every
looked
time
off.
the wife just looked at me, and I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, because me and you had our glasses on. We had our sunglasses on.
We had sunglasses on. She's just staring at me, and I'm just trying to pretend like I wasn't looking at her, but I'm like, this woman is gonna kill me. And the husband was just like, yeah, it's happening again.
Yep.
They'd see us, and like I remember them pointing at us.
Yep.
Like as we're fucking getting closer.
Yep. That was fun.
Oh my god.
We terrorized the rich. We were Robin Hood.
We didn't really do anything.
God.
No, we're giving to the poor right now.
Yeah, this is content, baby.
Yeah,
Content.
that guy that we won't speak the name of, he hated us for that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But we did it just to piss him off.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's why we did it.
Mm.
Because it pissed him off. And
Do you
we're
remember, real quick, Alex, this is something more or less you and I did. Back when we started playing D&D together, when we all became friends, remember the whole stripper pole thing? Where we would just be sitting here, you do the whole kick jump joke thing, and like we were just like talking like randomly, just trying to like role play, like just play the game.
Yeah.
And it went to your turn in like a battle, and you were on the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, I would climb his stripper pole for some reason he had in his garage.
My stepdad, we have like a pole barn at our house, and it's like his whole like garage, like auto shop thing, because he works with cars and all that stuff. But it's also like the man cave and like the party spot. So as a joke, or maybe not a joke, I don't know, he put a fucking stripper pole in the back of the pole barn, and we just climb it because it's fun.
Yeah.
But I just remember one night, we were all just like sitting there. We finished our game. Jordan's playing Minecraft on my PlayStation with the guy, and we're sitting there, and we just look at each other. Let's play Nutball.
Nutball, god damn.
This is something we stole from Markiplier back when he did Unasanas. If anyone doesn't know what Nutball was.
Great. That was great.
Yeah, no.
But
I just remember he made the joke like, if anyone steals this, I'll kill you and sue you for all of the money you have.
Yeah.
But fuck you. There's no evidence of it now.
There's one video. Me getting blasted.
No, I mean of Markiplier.
That's it.
That's not legitimately his. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the whole joke of it. Anyway, we were just sitting there recording each other, throwing water bottles half full of water at each other's crotches.
And we just slide it to our crotch.
No, you didn't slide. You flung it as hard as you could.
But it had to be on the ground.
Yeah, because if you threw it up in the air, you were allowed to block. Other than that,
Jordan would throw it, but it's fine.
you literally
We're not
just
playing
chucked it
with
right at his dick.
I did it. I got bribed from a free lunch from school if I played, and I went, fuck it, and then I just torpedoed the other guy.
No, but I just remember
You
there's
got him
the perfect
right on it.
the
Dead in the
perfect
ball.
video where I hit dead center cap end into the center of both shaft, ass, and balls, and you were on the ground crying. Because the first time we played this, it was right before we started playing D&D.
Yeah.
And, like, it was like, I wanted to just play the game, so I forfeited the first round. And you were like, I'm better than you. And I was like, okay, once the game is done, we'll go again. You couldn't hit me once. And I hit you 13 times in a row.
That was the worst, because I was hitting you the first round, and then the second round, I just wouldn't hit.
Yeah, because I hit you good, like, the first time, and you just got off your game. And it just went hit,
and then you got that really good hit where the bottle went straight and
like, it was perfect.
Back.
It was a perfect two-spin, landed perfect, and launched back to me because I put too much force into it. It fucking
and you
hurt
can hear
me.
like the whip of the fucking water bottle.
No, you can literally hear the smash when it hits you.
It was so bad.
Oh my god.
My balls.
I want
like
to play it so
my
bad
stomach.
again. I want to play it again so bad, but with a Gatorade bottle that hurts worse.
Fuck that, dude. My nuts are gonna fucking pop.
Get one of those Powerade bottles with like the nipple on the end. That would hurt even more.
Oh no, I could just imagine getting in the gooch. Oh no.
And taking the fucking cap right to the gooch.
Jordan smiles slightly with that when I say gooch.
I won that game.
You did win
You
that game.
didn't play the game.
No, I did. No, I did.
You didn't slide it on the ground. You whipped it at his balls.
As I said, I won. That's the point of the game. Hit someone in the balls, and guess what I did?
There's rules to it, but yeah,
He ain't having kids.
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but fucking holy shit. What did we do? Remember when I had to come to your house and we had to work on that English like TED Talk together?
Oh yeah, that thing.
We played that too, and I took a picture of my asshole.
Hell yeah. I was thinking of the thing we did
I
after.
don't know that part.
You weren't there.
We had like I don't remember what it was, but we had like this target, and we'd go like and we went to your front yard and went to
Oh yeah, we broke it and made shifts.
yeah, we made shivs.
Because I accidentally like dropped it or something. I was showing you like what the rubber looks like.
Mhm.
Like, because like, how does this target work? It seems weird. And I just pulled the rubber like
I'm
pad
blanking
out.
on what we shot at it.
Airsoft guns.
Was it airsoft? I guess it was airsoft.
It was this fucking gun right here.
Was it? Alright, I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, we just sat there and fucking blasted this thing at it because I was showing you the fucking CO2 gun. And I think we also had the rifle.
Yeah, we might have the rifle.
I think we were just shooting the shotgun portion of the rifle.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to go put the rubber screen back in, but I accidentally popped the frame and like snapped it. So then we just sat there making shivs out of it.
We listened to fucking Ruby music because the next day was the premiere of Volume 8, and that's what we were doing. And we just made shivs while we were hyping ourselves up.
Yeah, it was really funny. And for that whole that project that we had to do, we came up with a great bit. I'm just gonna wear Jordan's clothes.
The infamous picture.
Mm-hmm.
Of just me standing there with a golf club and clothes that don't fit with his glasses, just going, I just remember, like, all the different ways we, like, tried to, like, make, like, funny entrances. We just, like, fucking sprint around the fucking corner and shit, just fucking being morons.
I remember when we took Jordan to ice skating.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
Oh, yeah, we
That was
embarrassed him.
awesome.
That was awful. Fuck you. It was terrible.
Everybody was cheering you on.
Oh, the old
Yeah,
people on the
fucking,
bench.
The fucking, like, parents on that bench cheering
like,
you
woo,
on as we were
good
drunk.
job! And Jordan's like, God, I want.
He wants to look away, but he has to look at his feet because he doesn't trust himself, and I'm just holding his hand.
You would just disappear.
I would just go do a lap.
Cause I got left with Isabel, and she was just like, "You got this," and I was like, "No, the fuck, I don't."
She was
there?
Huh?
Was it Fit there?
No, she wasn't.
No, it was Isabel, one of my friends.
There was someone else there.
It was Isabel.
Matrosky showed up later.
Oh yeah, he did.
Because he didn't want to go ice skating, but he showed up and like sat at the hockey rink while Spadini played his game. And then we didn't watch Spadini play the game.
No.
Yeah, you guys just looked at me. You looked a little bit.
Yeah,
I looked a little.
but me and Matrosky were just looking at fucking me.
Yeah, I remember like every time I was on the ice, I'd look and I'd see like Alex would notice it eventually, and I was like, yeah, I have a fan.
Yeah, the thing is that I don't know. It was hard being friends with that guy because I don't know. Me and him were just completely different people.
Yeah.
So I was just hard being friends with him.
I have the amazing ability to get along with anyone if I try, so it's not that hard. But yeah, no. Like,
So I was just like, you know what? Where's Spadini? And I was like, I can't find Spadini.
ice skating's the worst. I don't know if you still have the video of fucking me, but I hate that video.
It was on the other phone.
Thank God, and it's gone. But it was so fucking embarrassing. What made it worse is that there are a bunch of parents, and as I'm going by, I'm like swearing like a sailor. They're just like, wait,
fuck, shit,
yeah, oh, yeah.
Get it!
Remember I ate ass and went, bitch, like so loud.
And then I just remember after that, like, you're like, I don't want to help anymore. I just went and did a lap, and I come back and start skating circles around you. You're like, stop it!
Yeah.
Stop it! Oh,
I remember
no,
what got me to get better was that every time I'd see them laugh, looking at me and clapping. So every
So
time
you're trying to go
I'd just
faster.
gun it past them, but I'd run into the wall on the other side to stop myself.
Yeah, it was great.
Your ankles
What-
look like we're about to break.
What made it
Because he
more
wasn't bending his legs.
Yeah.
What made it more embarrassing was the fucking 8-year-olds and like the 8 to 4-year-olds who would like just lapping me, and it was like, I asked you for a pine cone, and you called me a pussy and said no.
Pylon.
Whatever.
You said a
Fuck
pine.
you. I'm tired. It's 3 a.m.
A fucking
You
pine
said
cone?
a pine cone.
Oh, yeah. Look, I was like, can I get a pylon or something to hold on to? And you went, no, don't be a pussy. And I was like, fuck you. I don't know what I'm doing. Because
You were too tall.
I did skating in fucking like grade 1 through 4. Jesus.
I remember my first
man.
elementary school. Every year they'd have like a field trip to like the hockey arena that was right down the road, and there was always like you could tell there was the group of kids who played hockey, the group of kids who kind of knew how to skate, and then the group of kids who couldn't skate. And the kids who could play hockey and stuff like that, we would play tag. And you know how we would, hide from people? You would skate into the group of people who can't skate, and you'd skate in circles around them. So it'd just be ring around the rosy, and these people would just be like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, can't get touched, and you fucking zip! And it was the greatest.
I remember my first time skating was in New York in grade 10.
I remember hating
Why the fuck was you in New York?
Oh, because we just went there for like a
Oh,
couple
family
days.
vacation. Okay.
girls' night.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm with that. I did it through grade 1 through 4, but it started because my mother would never let me use the pylon. I remember my last time ever going. They were like, "Hey, we're really sorry to tell you this, Jordan, but your mom can't be here this time. She's busy." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine." First thing I did, grab the pylon and started zipping around because I had the balance of the pylon. So I was like, "I'm not scared of shit." Just kept going.
Yeah, I remember I just went. I was like, Mom, let's go skating. I want to go. And she's like, do you know how to skate? And I'm like, no. But I can figure
That's
it
the
out.
fun part.
I taught me and my brother one time when we were in Tennessee on top of a mountain. We taught a group
These are
of
important
Serbian.
details.
We taught a group of Serbian dudes how to skate. Like I mean, like 12 dudes.
So you taught a bunch of people you don't know how to skate, but you didn't give a fuck about me?
I was sitting there holding your hand.
You're the ones like, no, I got this.
Yeah, you kept going. If I had the video, I'd show you.
It was the worst, because that was also the first time I'd ever fucking met Isabel. And it blew because I was like, oh, this is great, I'm meeting someone, and how I'm doing is eating ass on the fucking ice.
She thought it was hilarious.
I know, and that's upsetting. It's like the religion thing. People loved laughing at me, but I wasn't laughing.
No, she was laughing at the situation, not you.
She was also like, oh yeah, look at them.
She encouraged you more than me and Alex. Me and Alex just bullied you.
I know. You didn't bully me nearly as bad as those old people on the fucking bench.
They were not bullying you. They
They
were
were
trying to
trying
cheer
to-
you
they were
on.
trying to help you.
It felt condescending.
Yeah.
They knew I couldn't do
It
it.
was me bullying you, skating backwards, saying, "Come on, pussy."
I know, and I was just sitting there trying to like film him and like go.
No,
And then I would always just
gotta
like
figure
hand
out
him off
his
to
own.
you, and I was like, I want to go skate. I'll go back. I just went do 2 laps, come back, grab him. I just remember I kept going, Jordan, bend your knees, do duck feet. Jordan, completely straight.
Yeah, his ankles were about to fucking.
Yeah, no,
break.
your ankles were
Jordan,
terrible.
you gotta keep your ankles straight.
No, you fucking. That's how you keep your feet.
Yeah.
So you push.
Yeah.
You're not. This is not how you skate. You don't get any
You
traction.
don't walk. You don't walk.
You have to have your feet.
You gotta do duck feet.
Duck feet.
I remember I started going, like the time I fell. I remember I just tried to start going, and then I was like, "Hey, how do I stop?" And you just put like the things out like straight in front of you, and then I did that, and like as I'm stopping, I just fucking went from like I just
remember.
fell flat
Then
down. And I was like,
after that, I was like, just crash into the boards next time, and you're like, okay.
yeah. And then that's just what I did. I'd gun it past the people being like, "Yay, go Jordan!" I'd fucking just rail into the fucking wall.
I remember when my stepdad, who's an American, came to like Canada, and we were trying to teach him how to skate. He put a helmet on, and he was like, I could kind of get like the movement going, but stopping is impossible. So I remember he was going as fast as he could one time because I made the joke I was gonna race him backwards, and he was going, and like I kicked his ass, and he just wasn't slowing down. I was like, Larry, slow down, and he fucking headbutts the boards, and then I'm like, are you okay? He goes, this is why I wore a helmet, kids. And I was like, okay, buddy.
I asked you for a helmet, and you laughed at me.
Yeah.
I was like, do you happen to have a helmet, shoulder, and knee pads? And you went, nah, have fun.
You look like a fucking lunatic.
Because you wouldn't.
Yeah, I want to be safe.
You wouldn't have fit in mine. I'm sorry. I didn't have anything your size.
It hurt. I got randomly invited to go ice skating by a guy I was trying to befriend, and it literally occurred to me because like you asked if I could get if I could get skates for Matreski, and I went upstairs and I was like, hey, do we have an extra pair of skates, like a 10? And my dad was like, yeah. And I was like, cool, like probably next week I'm gonna go skating. He goes, Jordan, do you even remember how to skate? And I went, no. And he goes, God, I wish I was going. I was like, you fucker. I told him I'd be fine, and then I wasn't fine. And then when I went home, he went, how was skating? And I went, shut up. Embarrassed myself.
Jordan.
And look at where we are now.
Yeah, here we are.
Now my skates are broken.
F.
They cracked in half because I was playing fucking ice hockey at the pond at the park next to my house with my brother. I fell because there was like a little bump on the ice, so I just fucking ate fucking ass, and I hit my foot against the ice, and then I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'll just get back up. So I get back up, and I'm like, fuck. I started skating terribly. I started falling all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So then I go sit down, try to get my fucking skates off. We're gonna go back home, and I'm like, oh, there's just a huge fucking crack, and my foot's fucking coming out. I didn't even fucking notice.
I got an extra pair of skates in case you ever want to try skating.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not going back.
I'm not surprised they broke because they were from my dad in like the 80s. And they're just full on plastic. Oh, yeah. So I'm not surprised they broke, but at the same time I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I didn't get to play hockey this week because my car was broken, and I'm really sad about that.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to my hockey stick. I think it's still downstairs.
I've got extras.
That was one of the things I never understood. I go to Florida every year, and like one of the main things I see there is people fucking rollerblading, and I was like, I'd fucking die.
Honestly, rollerblading, I don't know. They're both easy because okay. Listen. Look, first I didn't know how to ice skate. I only knew how to rollerblade. So people are like, oh, Alex, if you know how to rollerblade, you should be fine when you're ice skating. And I was like, but isn't it slippery? And she's like, yeah, you should be fine. So then I just go to New York, and I'm like, Mom, ice skate. She's like, you know how to ice skate? And I'm like, no, I'll figure it out. So I just go, and I just fucking get on the ice, and I just go. And I'm like, oh, this is actually not that bad. And I eat ass. But then I get back up.
I ate ass too, because I started to get confident in myself. Fucking God humbled me real quick after I thought I could do this. How do I stop? Just put your feet out in front of you. And there goes my hip.
It was quite funny to watch you eat ass.
It was quite funny.
It wasn't fun to participate in.
Well, you know, maybe that'll be the next episode. Eating ass.
Eating ass. Talk about all the times we fell over.
Oh, do I got a lot of stories for you.
I mean, guess what? It's your week next week.
That is my week.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Watch, we're just going to show up and he's like, we're doing the Eating Ass podcast. I can't think of anything else.
No, I had another plan, but we can do that.
Hey.
If you have a plan, go for it, dog.
It's all up to you.
Yeah. And now we do stupid shit like the podcast.
Yep, this is our stupid shit nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I didn't know that was loaded.
You just turn the safety off or something?
I don't fucking know, but it's sitting away from me now.
Well, it's 3:20 a.m. I think we're all slowly losing the will to live.
Nah, this has brought me back to life.
Well,
yeah, me too.
You have to wake up in the morning, though.
That is also another point of why I'm saying this.
Well, you get to end it. If you want to go, we'll go.
No, it's been quite a pleasure going down memory lane. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
good week. A little bit less energy than the last week.
Well, yes, I feel like we all cooled off.
He says, loading the gun. All right, then.
Goddamn fries, but still.
Never gonna over
that. We all cooled off with the fucking amount of ice that went up our asses, fucking sledding on that skateboard.
It was fun though.
Yeah, no, that we should have fucking did the podcast before that because we all just died and lost all of our energy.
Yeah, but this made it more of a chill podcast.
Yeah, no, it was a very just nice, chill, relaxed episode. Very different from the last week's.
Yes. Very different.
And
Very
if
different.
Stop
random
looking at me, bastard.
random thing, I kind of want to like see how many people I can figure out that actually watch. Is there a way like I can see who viewed?
I know. I don't think so.
Nope. But we can check the statistics of how viewed. I guess who viewed is also, so we can see if it was someone from like they got it from like their suggestions. If you're one of those people subscribe, it turns out that a very small percentage of the people who listen to our podcast are actually subscribed. So if you made it this far, you clearly like us. Feel free to subscribe. There's a glitch that unsubscribes you. Check, Nemo. But essentially, if you made it this far, that means you enjoyed this and you should listen to more of us and subscribe.
The second you clicked on the video, you're here. You're not allowed to leave.
This is a lifestyle.
You cannot leave.
But yeah, no.
You cannot
so
leave.
we can see if they viewed it from like because they were subscribed or it was in like recommended videos or like they got a link.
I want to see if anybody had recommended videos.
That one is important because if you do that one well, that one's probably the most important out of all of them.
All right, well we'll have a little bit of fun looking at analytics, I guess, after we posted this episode.
Yep.
It's been quite an entertaining night, boys, and I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, good night.
I might stay up for a little bit.
Good night. You want to play Genshin on his laptop again?
Fucking assholes.
I don't know if I want to play Genshin because then I'm gonna get depressed again. Then I'll have a PC.
You can't play it. Hell yeah. All right. Well, we keep saying we're gonna end it, and we keep talking.
All
But
right.
this
Shut
time,
the fuck up.
for real,
Goodbye.